Huh, Marble House. Please use crosswalk. So you know more about this one, right?
A little bit. So this was owned by, it was Alva Vanderbilt. She got this as a gift from her husband for her birthday because she insisted that she wanted a home built that was only in her name. And she didn't want any part of the design or anything is what she said originally. So he started getting this built. And of course, she put her 2 cents in the whole time.
Yeah.
She's like, well, let me help you a little.
Yeah.
And so this was one of her favorite homes that she owned out of all the homes she owned. Because she had lots of good memories here. And this was her home. This was her birthday gift.
Wow.
And it was in her name, not her husband's name or anything. It's all hers. And Alva Vanderbilt also was like head of, she became president of the, so she was part of the women's thing.
Suffrage movement?
Yeah, the
Women's
suffrage.
suffrage?
She ended up being a president and like had a lot of meetings here in this house. And she was like really big on it.
Really?
I remember when we came that one time and all those were blue.
Yeah. It's like Corinthian tops there.
Yeah, she has like decorations and stuff she bought from all over the world when she traveled. And she used to travel to France and everything a lot. So she designed this as some of her favorite French chateaus, even though she didn't want much to do with it. She had more influence in it than she said she wanted.
Yeah. What?
Christmas tree there, and really the
Oh, yeah.
real one. That's a big one, huh?
Yeah. Look at that doorbell.
So I can hear it.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. A better picture, huh? She was in competition with the Breakers. She was going to be better than the Breakers.
Really?
Yeah, that was her competition. The cost of the marble was $7 million because the other Vanderbilt had a home here, so she wanted one here.
Oh.
Yeah, 7 homes. Didn't realize you have to download the tour ahead of time. I mean, you can do it now, but you should do it when you're online.
She's missing a fireplace in here. Huh? Oh, it's over there.
Who is that? Oh, it's like a famous.
It's like a French king.
Yeah, like King Louis or something.
Maybe.
It's rose. The rose-colored marble is from imported from Algeria.
Wow. I like the gold and the roses together.
So this rose marble
Yeah.
was split in half to make it look like it's matching.
Yeah.
That's how they designed it. It was called book matching.
Oh.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I wish I downloaded it.
That looks like Alva, doesn't it?
Well, that was Alva for sure. Oh, of course, Alva Vanderbilt. Then she became Alva Vanderbilt Belmont. So she was the first person from her society to get divorced and not fall from grace.
Oh,
She wanted to be the first at everything.
really?
Thank God.
So you see that picture?
Mm-hmm.
That's Consuelo, their daughter, when she was little.
Huh. It was a nice library.
They called that the morning room.
Oh, the morning room?
That's the room where Consuelo had to learn to sit up straight.
Look at that, huh?
This marble in this area is Italian marble.
Really? Yeah, the marble texture is really nice.
She wanted the soft gold brown instead of white.
Did she?
This is a Gothic style.
The Gothic room.
This is her deepest art significant.
This is part of the Christmas that I love. This is it.
I feel like you're going to church every time you go in the living room.
Yeah.
Look at that.
They didn't have like museums and stuff, so this was like as close as you're going to get to museums.
Look at the size of that. Is it a Bible?
And so,
Pretty.
this is the grand salon.
Look at the size of those hinges.
This was the entertainment room. It is all the gold you see is 22 karat.
Really?
It's coated in gold.
Coated in gold.
Open the doors, it goes with the theme.
Huh? The gold room.
Weird smell. We have 300 guests in here.
Really?
It was over at 5 a.m. We start late. And that's the need. Let's see. Are they real? So cute. Now that's a vase.
No posing for photos. What room is this?
What does it say? Oh, it's Mr. Vanderbilt's study. They have cozy rooms. This is Mrs. Vanderbilt. They didn't get along very well.
Really?
Yeah.
Mrs. Vanderbilt's study.
Cozy. She must have been little. I mean, like they're little.
Look at the ceiling. Hey, look, that guy's got man boobs.
They're not. Should have done it along the stairs. We have to go up.
You're not supposed to take pictures on the stairs. Huh? What?
No, I said up the stairs.
Well, that's what it says. This is interesting.
They must have redone that.
This is not marble. This is
marble?
yeah.
They must have had to repair it. Can't afford to put it in here.
Yeah, they probably couldn't match it. It's wood painted. S'il vous plaît, n'est pas touché. Yeah.
He's studying.
Look at all these wealthy fat cats.
She was married 26 years to Mr. Vanderbilt.
The trophy room.
This used to be a dressing room
Really?
when they were back to back. The second family. The woman changed it. wonder why she designed the room like this.
don't
See,
know.
I think it's the other way.
Seems like you're in a monastery. Consuelo. I don't know why they picked that name.
Her mom designed it. She didn't get along very well with her mom. We're headed to Mrs. Vanderbilt's bedroom.
I like that circular stairway.
That's cool. I love these colors.
Hey, look, this is Bertha Russell's
Oh,
bedroom.
yeah.
The Gilded Age. Interesting. Modernized. Where's the toilet?
It's right behind me.
Mr. Vanderbilt's.
She's like, you're not going to be here much anyway.
Yeah.
He didn't come here very much. As you can tell. She's
Yeah.
like, this is good.
It's all you get.
Even though this was his gift to her. Can you imagine? He wasn't very happy, that Mr. Vanderbilt.
Wasn't?
No, because he had too much money and it was just hard to deal with. With
Really?
family and money, it was like a burden. He felt.
Oh,
Couldn't
terrible.
enjoy himself, it was a burden.
What a terrible burden having too much money. It's just too much.
Yeah, he said it's too much for one person in a lifetime to deal with.
Yeah, I'll take that.
This is their guest bedroom.
Ooh, their guest bedroom is bigger than
Their
his.
only guest bedroom. That's the original lace and canopy right there.
Really? Let me zoom in.
So it was only one guest bedroom in the whole house because this house was built for the family only. They only wanted a small amount of guests here.
Uh-huh.
They would have parties with people that were local, but they didn't want to house a bunch of guests.
Yeah.
This was the guest sitting area. Apparently what would happen is if you had guests here,
Yeah.
and the reason why they didn't have a lot of guest suites is because rich people would rent their house out to other people that were visiting, and so you would have a place to stay by renting other people's houses. So you would come to Alva's party, but you would go stay at your own place in Newport that you rented out for other families that weren't there at the time. There's those cartoons. You have some of those.
Oh, yeah. That's what they do with them. A little encyclopedias or something. Wonder what's in here.
We're heading to the servants.
The servants. Look at all these doors. You can't even see them.
Well, that goes to this room right here.
It's probably the other
the non-family version. The tour continues from there.
Hey, 3 plates down.
Which way, right? See, who are they spying on?
Well, this was the superintendent. The superintendent of the Marble House was here.
Huh.
Not bad.
Why does that baby look so stern?
They were serious back then.
Yeah, even back then, he said, I got to get to work.
I know. This is gonna be. Oh yeah, she's the one that made the tea house out there. I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about that. She wanted to be the first for everything, and that was another first. That was her big thing. She wanted to be the first to be divorced, first to marry a Vanderbilt, the first woman in society to get married more than once. Like, she wanted to be the first.
Really?
That was like a big deal.
And whose room was that? See, I like the way they do those hangers, you know? Picture hangers. Or just a rope from a... That way you don't have to put a hole in the wall.
It was another servant, probably. Nice pictures though.
Look at their swimsuits.
You know what?
Swimsuits.
Yeah.
A little standardized.
I like the paintings.
Yeah, we should do that with our paintings. It's like a rope.
I wish our ceiling was down to the service.
Yeah.
This is the one where they had bars to keep people from coming up here.
You see what's going on up there. Oh, that's pretty
Oh, it goes
tall.
way up.
Yeah. Just saying how far down we're going. See, they locked up the peasants. Do not come upstairs.
Well, it says, you know why she put this here? She put this here because she went to town on her own one time, and she realized she was being price gouged by the person that, you know, figured she had a lot of money, so he like charged her $50 too much. And she started thinking, oh, maybe I should block the house off from being, you know, from the outside, just in case. I guess security started becoming a concern of hers.
Oh, really?
This would be you.
Yeah.
Lock it up. Oh, yeah, way down.
Yeah. Where are we? Below ground level?
You don't know?
These must have been the gas lights.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, valves in the toilet, the gas, hot and cold water.
Look, some of these are made for the women's suffragette thing. So here it is. She made that, designed that for the meetings. There's the silver chairs for the babies' high chairs. Silver platter. That's where they get it from.
Here's where the scullery maid was, huh?
It's made of soapstone.
Soapstone. Scullery. Has your one dim light to scrub pots and things with.
The hot water that they got for this sink
Yeah.
came from this cast iron boiling thing next to it.
Oh, really? What was this? The Newman's Watchman?
And this must have been you know, people that run the house. So right here, this heated up the water for the sink.
Oh, look, it's got a little gauge. It tells you when it's empty.
Yeah.
It's your own personal water heater.
Yeah. Even those were designed nicely.
Yeah. Ornate. Huh? What is this? Consomme. It must be right in the menu.
This is her written. Oh.
There's There's a dumbwaiter. Goes all the way up.
The stove in here burned 30 tons of coal.
How do you
every
fit up
summer.
there? It's scary.
You were little. I guess this was a lot of different jobs here.
You said how much still? Looks just like the breakers.
It does. Well, she was in competition. She wanted to be.
Look at this hood, huh?
Did I say? I forgot what I said.
30 tons?
Oh, 30 tons of coal every summer.
Wow.
They had a French chef.
A French chef.
$10,000 a year.
You can see where the water sat in here. Must have worn from all the water pouring. Well, this looks like soapstone, huh? Looks like it wore out right there.
It says that upstairs Alva was in control of the upstairs of the house, but downstairs the French chef that she hired was in complete control down here. Everybody had to listen to him.
They didn't. Now I get it.
Look at that mortar. Granulated sugar, flour, powdered sugar. Hey, what's that? What's loaf sugar? What's loaf sugar? It says granulated, powdered, and loaf sugar.
Maybe that was at the time.
Isn't that fun?
Chinese style copper panel. Entrance gated to the tea house.
See, look, see, she was Alva Vanderbilt, and then she became Alva Vanderbilt Belmont.
She's getting around.
Just two. But she also got, she ended up owning Belmont too.
Yeah. Well, she did well for herself. They have the same dishware.
To actually small thing about the matches it. Oh, small pepper shaker.
Yeah. Gloves.
Tight ones here.
Put that in there.
That's what they had over there. I want
It's definitely
something
brown.
different. I know, but I wanted something different.
Oh,
These are nice.
how about these?
Let's see. Black. Let's see. Sometimes these things are made for tiny hands. Apparently, I have big hands.
Not working woman's hands.
It's so tiny. My fingers barely fit in there. They're like so tiny. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, these are better. Oh, those are cute, aren't they? Do you like? Of course, you have to get black because look at these. Red doesn't really match a lot of my stuff. Red's pretty
A
too.
little pop of red.
With my black coat. What do you think?
How about that red?
That looks old lady. I don't like it. I want these two. What about these? These have a bunch of lint all over them. Oopsie. Oops.
You broke it.
My fingers are too long for this.
Oh, it's got little flowers on them.
I know, so you can use your phone. My fingers are too long.
What?
I want to get the umbrella. It's so cute. And then look, they have them open right there. The inside has like a cool design.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
I feel the handle.
Oh, it's leather.
Is Isn't it nice?
Very sophisticated.
I love it. I want it. Thank you.
Ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Can I use the bathroom? Probably.
Yeah.
You hold my bag.
Yep.
Ladies, should we do a review? Let's do a review on the bathroom.
Yeah.
The toilets are like down here.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Huh.
I do not recommend.
All right. So we'll get some hot chocolate.
Yeah, let's go try it. Let's go see. Yeah. That's those kind of places here.
Yeah.
These rooms are very expensive. If
This is
you're
the
checking in.
Chandler.
It's like, I'll look it up, but in the summer, it's like $1,500 a night.
$1,500 a night, huh?
Everybody's getting hot cocoa. Those women just came in and parked.
Yeah. 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 Can you go inside?
I don't know if I'm going. They have a restaurant inside. I think, I'm not sure. So you can order breakfast out here and like come to their restaurant for lunch or something. You can get it spiked and non-spiked. What's a spiked?
Do you want everything on it for whipped cream?
All the toppings?
Like all the toppings.
All the toppings, the whole shebang.
Hook me in.
What kind of chocolate is this that they make? Like,
Valrhona.
oh, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like trying to remember what it was.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, enjoy.
Thanks.
Which one's dark? Which one's milk? Do you remember? We'll figure
That's
it out.
dark.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Oh.
Some chairs out there to the right.
Yeah. Look at all the. What is that? Your bathing suit changing station?
Maybe.
Oh, they love gardens.
Okay, here we are. Oh, you're beautiful. Let me get a. My candy cane fell in. Mine went in. Mine's gone.
Yeah. Oh well, you don't mind?
Bye. No, it's melting. I'm sure. We're gonna try it.
Yeah. What is that? Little caramel balls?
It's like, I don't know. They're yummy.
Oh yeah, mine melted
They're
too.
like little crispy. Oh yeah, yours went in. Let me hold it. I want you to try yours. I like it. I don't know what it is. I've never had anything this good.
Val Nova or some chocolate.
$14 a cup. Isn't that good?
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna have to look that up. So whoever's on here, look that up. We need to buy some. That's great.
That is.
It's perfect, right?
That's really good. I think that's probably the best hot chocolate
Put it on your lip.
I've ever had.
Lick it off. Yeah, and I believe we're gonna have to stay here. Don't you think? What if the chocolate tastes that good? What else are we missing?
That burned my esophagus. Drank it too fast.
Oh man. Let me see. Hey, if this is so good. I think we need to do more events here.
Yeah.
I'm missing out on life, and I just learned I'm missing out on the best hot chocolate of my entire life.
Yeah.
I would say this was better than coffee. Like, it's so good.
It is.
This is
It's
amazing.
Creamy.
Literally the most amazing hot cocoa I've ever had. If you get a chance to come here on the hot cocoa day, it's like 1,000% recommend. It is amazing. It tastes so velvety and thick and like no aftertaste.
Is that
like-
peanut butter? What are those caramel things?
Maybe it's butterscotch. It's so...
They're crunchy.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen those before.
They're little like peanut butter balls, I think.
It's like
Very light
the
peanut butter.
smoothest. Usually after a while, like hot cocoa has like an aftertaste.
Yeah.
This one does not.
And it's thick. Well, not that thick, but I mean,
No, but it's like pretty cool.
mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to describe it. I think I've gone to a new country.
Yeah.
What country makes chocolate?
I don't know, Switzerland?
Okay, I've died and gone to Switzerland. That's what it tastes like.
So what is this?
It
Like a little
tastes
event they
like-
have?
Yeah, I found it on Facebook. I was like, a hot chocolate event open to the public? You
Were
were
they going
invited?
on the, they going on the walk?
Oh yeah, you can.
That's the entrance to
Anyone's
the
invited?
cliff walk?
Can you believe it?
Anyone's invited? Yeah.
On Facebook. It was inviting anyone on or off Facebook. I was like, that's me. That's me. I'm invited.
It's pretty
But
nice.
apparently we're missing out.
Mm-hmm.
It is cold though. I mean, it's cold outside, but it's warm. This is warm. My jacket's warm.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. And you know what you can do? In the summer, you can do, like, even if you're not staying here, you can do picnics. Like, you sit here,
Uh-huh.
and they'll set up a whole picnic for you with, like, wine and a whole picnic just sitting here at the water in the summertime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's no weeds.
Oh.
Weeds are for poor people.
How do they keep the geese on?
I don't know. They got a sharpshooter up on the roof.
This was great. This is like the best part of the day.
Yeah.
I wish I was in the sun though.
The sun ain't doing nothing.
The sun is doing something. The sun, it's cold.
Well, I want to get the front row view.
Are you showing our people what we're looking at?
Yeah.
I wonder what that red stuff is there on the ground.
It's probably seaweed or something. You don't see anybody swimming.
No, it's too cold. I should have brought my gloves.
It's a nice view. It's valet only, apparently. We got run down by the valet.
Yeah.
He did not. He kind of had an attitude. Probably deals with that all day.
Chasing everyone down. We don't want valet. I want to park myself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like it's convenient. The
No.
parking is just right there.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is so good. It's ruined my dinner.
Yeah.
I'm from now on putting marshmallows and cream and little sprinkly things. I don't even know what they are. I've never seen them. Apparently only the rich have them. That's what I'm doing from now on. My retirement, I'm just going to be living like I'm a billionaire.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm letting everybody know,
They're on
What's up?
notice.
everyone to know that you are all missing out. You need to come here. Come here during the hot cocoa season. Where's the fire?
Yeah,
We
they
should
have
have a fire
My candy cane's in there.
pit. Yeah. It's really thick though. I almost feel like taking it home and like, adding a little milk to it.
Should we go? Get in the car and finish it?
They have lids in there. Should we grab them?
Yeah. Let's grab a lid and go.
Okay.
All right, the Marble House. Looks like a mini White House, doesn't it?
It does.
On the outside. But no dome, though. It was like a mini Breakers. I mean, it was... Oops.
A mini Breakers. Alva would be so disappointed.
Yeah.
Don't say it's a mini Breakers. She is better. Hers is the best.
It's not as...
Hers is the most elaborate.
It's well done, but it's smaller. It's definitely smaller on a lower scale.
It was her 39th birthday gift. Come on now.
Smaller budget.
Smaller budget. They paid $11 million. They have more marble. They have more. It's more marble than.
It was a nice house. So the Marble House, the upstairs had bedrooms. Yeah, they had the bedrooms.
They only have one guest bedroom, but it was so cool, and like the servant area was cool.
Yeah, seeing the kitchen.
But I like the kitchen. It was so cool. Like, I'm sure maybe not working for Alva, she seemed like she would be hard to work for.
She wanted the best of everything.
Yeah, and she wanted to be the first at everything. Yeah, she was a tough woman. Like, if you read some of her like biography, when she was growing up in Alabama, she was like the toughest, meanest kid, and she would beat up all the boys, and she made sure they didn't win. And so it's an interesting story. I would definitely recommend reading about her. She's interesting.
All those rich people are fun to read about.
Yeah, because they got to do whatever they wanted. They have all this money. There's no rules for me, except for if society says so. But they had more time on their hands. She definitely had more time on their hands.
Didn't take long to go through it.
No.
It wasn't, I mean, it doesn't flow that well. I mean, because you have to go, when you're going through the house, you go through one area, you go left to go around, and you come to a dead end, you have to go back around to another area. So it doesn't flow as well as the Breakers. The Breakers just go room to room, up the stairs and around and down and out. It's smooth. I don't think the Marble House was laid out as well as the Breakers.
Well, the Marble House was more laid out for a family home,
Yeah.
where the Breakers is laid out more for guests. So it had to flow differently. But Marble House was made more for like a family get together. So it's probably, they tried to make it cozier, like not so open and windy.
Well, sorry, Alva. I think you lost the Breakers on this one. The Breakers is a better one.
It's a better plan. Yeah, even under the
It's a
stairs.
better
is
house.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean,
I wonder why she didn't. Well, because this was more like her birthday present, I guess. She did have a home in New York City.
Yeah. It's still a sight to see. Still worth going to see it.
I wonder if the house in New York is still there, or if they demolished it. They did demolish a lot of those homes to build.
Still probably like an 8. Of course, the parking is not as good.
No, it's like you got to keep circling around till someone leaves.
Parking is across the street, and it's, I don't know. It's not as much
Alva
to see.
did not plan for cars. I mean, come on, Alva.
Yeah, the outside. I mean, it's.
Well, the Breakers. It was across
What
the
did we
street.
give the Breakers? Yeah, the Breakers is
It's across
8.
the street. I mean, they're beautiful. They're beautiful homes.
Yeah.
They're
I
grand.
would say 7.
I liked it.
I'd say 7.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's nice. I love it.
I think
It's
they
so
have too much
pretty.
of the house blocked off.
Yeah, that is a problem.
There's too many
There's a
areas.
lot of rooms that are not accessible.
Yeah, I mean, there's little staircases going up somewhere, and you're like, well, what is it? I want to see. That's what
No,
I
that's
want to see.
because they do have tours, but you have to go during the certain seasons, and then if they have a tour, they sell out. Like, you go to get a tour, and they only have like one tour the whole day, and they're sold out like months ago. So it's kind of disappointing, that part. Because I remember when we went to when we lived near DC, and we went to George Washington's house.
Mount Vernon.
Yeah, Mount Vernon. They had tours to go upstairs like the month of December, but it was very easy to get on that tour. Now everything just books up and there's nothing. And it's booked up for months.
They needed a bigger tree in the main foyer or the main area with a staircase. The tree was too small.
That's it. You're gonna start working for the Newport Mansion Society.
Yeah. They needed more decorations.
Yeah, I feel like they could have been. They should have hired the company that's decorating those restaurants,
Yeah,
right?
could have done
They should have
more.
hired them.
More. It could have been better.
It could have been amazing.
More lights, more decorations. They could really blow people out of the water with all that.
I think they could bring in a whole bunch of money if they would pay that company that did that one restaurant I went to, and just like amazing.
Like the outside still looks plain. I mean, there was like one Christmas tree in the front.
It was not up to Alva's standards, that's for sure.
I don't know what they're doing over there. They should be.
They really need more.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
It should be like, the parties they had. They had monkeys running around. They had elephants running through the house.
And some people would say, well, you're going to keep it close to the original. But yeah, but that's the rest of the year.
Yeah, but they did decorate.
Yeah, I think for Christmas
They had
time,
parties.
Thanksgiving, the holidays,
The parties were so elaborate.
You should blow it out.
They used to budget, at least, this is back a long time ago. They used to budget between $250,000 to $500,000 a season for parties. That was a budget in the 1900s. That's crazy for parties. So it was amazing, right?
Yeah. No.
They should have more events. I really think they should have more events where you can come in and do more. You notice the zoos, you don't do a lot of people don't go to zoos as much, but they did those lantern things, and there was more people to the zoo than I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It was crazy. They should do more like that. I think it could bring in a lot more money.
It's time to start being more innovative.
Yeah, they're they have a bunch of older people in there watching it, and they're I know they're trying to protect it, but I think that they can still protect it, but still do something awesome.
Even some of their protections, like the plastic guards on the wallpaper were a little loose and off, but they were falling off.
That's like when Caleb won the breakers and he's like, oh, the wires were out. They could have done this or that. But whatever.
Yeah.
We're being very picky.
I'd say 7.
Yeah. I'll give it a 7. But it's still beautiful. I still recommend going to these beautiful places. I do.
Yeah.
I love it. We're
fun.
being fancy.
It's an experience.
I was being fancy.
Yeah, to see things like that. To see as well
Yeah, we don't
done,
get to see as much anymore.
as detailed, as
Yeah, they
so
definitely were living the life back
plain
then.
and modern, like a lot of houses now. Just
There's just things to look at
white
in every corner.
drywall,
I love just little things. Just
like an insane asylum.
I like the little things down to the doorknobs, the door locks, everything has something cool to look at. Even the hinges,
Like it.
right? There's something to look at for everything. Anyways, let's move on to the next house.
All right. What do you give? 7?
I give it a 7.
7.
I have a hard time giving it a 7, but because they could do better, I give it a 7. All right, until the next.
We gotta do on our Chandler visit. Was it Chandler or Chandler? There's no D. It's just CHA.
Chandler. Is that how you say
Chandler.
it?
I think so. Chandler.
The Chandler at Cliff Walk.
Looks expensive. The hot cocoa was delicious.
Very.
It burned my esophagus.
You got too excited.
It's too thick. It's thick. It's like drinking lava. When you sip tea, if it's too hot, it might burn your tongue a little bit. By the time it gets to the back of your throat, it's already cooled off. This stuff is scalding hot all the way down, and it coated your esophagus, and it burned, sat there burning. I was like, well, that's my fault for drinking it too fast, but I didn't expect it to be that thick.
I sipped it.
Didn't expect it to be. Is that one of the rooms in there? I don't remember seeing that room.
No, this is at the
Chandler.
hotel.
Yeah, the Chandler.
We couldn't get in.
Yeah, it was interesting experience. Just a quick little.
If you could afford to stay there, definitely yes.
Yeah, interesting. You gotta find those little specialty things on, digging for them.
Yeah. Well, if you can't afford to stay there, you could go to the restaurant, and they also in the summertime they have that porch open. You can get breakfast or lunch, and you could get reservations for that little area. at least. It's a beautiful view.
That was interesting. That was cool.
Yeah,
I don't think it needs a rating, but just
Yeah.
a fun little thing to do.
it was fun.
But the cocoa, that was a 10.
Yeah,
Cocoa was a 10.
that was yummy.
You could bring it down about 20 or 30 degrees.
No, I was cold out. I enjoyed it being hot because it was like burr.
It was hot. But it was like I mean, you think for, well, it was $14. I mean,
A cup.
yeah. So they better have everything.
Better be the best chocolate. And it's actually, I said Switzerland, but it's actually from France. This chocolate.
Yeah.
And you can buy the chocolate. Their chefs obviously made it into chocolate milk. You can buy the chocolate wafers on Amazon and maybe make your own.
I think I need a little bit more milk
Yeah, it definitely needed more milk.
to thin it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But maybe the thicker it is, the hotter it stays longer.
It was like I was drinking the chocolate through Willy Wonka's river.
Yeah, it's pretty
The
thick.
chocolate river.
But it was good. It was definitely delicious. All right, so that's
Yeah.
interesting. Just an FYI.
That was fun. I would definitely recommend doing the hot cocoa thing. That was cool. Yeah. You liked it? Huh?
All right,
I didn't think you would get it.
you got it.
All right. Until the next stream.